I'm confused about quality reporting. We'd like to do a MIPS CQM quality submission. Our EHR produces QRDA I files that we think will be easy to share with you, that is Mingle Health, to build our submissions. But QRDA is designed to support eCQMs, and I know that eCQMs have different specifications than MIPS CQMs. Will they lead to a flawed submission if we try to use our QRDA I?
Great question, John. And the answer to that is no. We can build a solid submission for you on the foundation of your QRDA I data. I can understand the confusion. You're in good company. Now, to get everyone on the same page, let me briefly explain QRDA. QRDA stands for Quality Reporting Data Architecture. It's just one of many different specifications which within the universe of HL7 files, which HL7, of course, is the standard for healthcare data exchange. HL7 specifies the file structure, language, range of acceptable content for a wide range of data use cases. They all fall under the category of clinical data architecture, or CDA. The category CDA includes specifics such as the CCD, or Continuity of Care document, or FHIR, Fast Healthcare Interoperability Resources, or QRDA, Quality Reporting Data Architecture. These all share the characteristics of an XML file structure, and HL7 just specifies how that data is organized in a single document. It's kind of like the difference between a textbook or a book of fiction. It's all using the English language, but structured in different ways. QRDA is further subdivided into QRDA I and QRDA III file types. QRDA I contains all of the data pertaining to one patient needed to calculate the quality measure or measures targeted by the QRDA I file. So the QRDA I file contains a portion that tells you what measures you're addressing, and then it follows that with all the data about one patient and all of those measures that are being addressed. That one QRDA I file can contain anything from between one of those QRDA specified measures or all of the eCQM measures that are possible. So QRDA I contains patient-specific data, one file, one patient, one or multiple measures. Now, that QRDA I file can be identified to a specific patient or can be stripped of the data that identifies it to that patient. But the data in a QRDA I has to reflect one single patient, whether we can tell who the patient is or not. Now, a QRDA III is the performance report calculated from the whole set of QRDA I files. So a QRDA III is specific to one practice. It can represent a single quality measure or many quality measures. It can include measures it can only include measures that are eCQM specified. It references many patients. Patients are represented into the pertinent counts, but in no place is a patient identifiable is a single patient or any single patient identified within the file. A QRDA III file cannot be combined with other QRDA IIIs to calculate performance across many practices. So if you're an ACO with multiple practices, each able to create a QRDA III file, those QRDA IIIs cannot be used to build a single submission. Now, all those practices can submit QRDA Is, and the QRDA Is can be used to deduplicate the file and combine data about one patient into a single patient record and create an aggregate quality report for the entire organization. Now, back to the question, can you use QRDA I to report MIPS CQMs? And the answer is absolutely yes. You're right that QRDA was created specifically to address eCQMs, And eCQM's specifications are usually different than the specifications for the corresponding MIPS CQM measure, but the clinical data required for each measure type is identical one to the other. And we can apply either or both the eCQM specifications or the MIPS CQM specifications to your QRDA I files to generate either or both eCQMs or MIPS CQMs from that that single set of QRDA1 files. But bring it on. We can make those. We can make it work in either the MIPS CQM or the eCQM world.